face, but you wouldn't be looking for it. Yeah. Yo, we back one more again with another episode of Gold Mine Mondays. I'm your host, Billy Slum. And before we get into today's guest, my player partner, we're going to get into it. I always give y'all the gold nugget of the day. So today's gold nugget is provided by none other than our guest, and I'm going to get into his introduction and all that good stuff in just a second. But he says, his mind is on nothing but scaling his business and scaling life, and it's about elevation. So gold nugget of the day, elevation. One word. Can't keep it no realer than that. So again, I'm gonna present to some and introduce to others. Producer, filmmaker, cinematographer, I don't know, you name it. He did a little music too. We're gonna get into all of that, but none other than the brother Tony Fell, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you taking time. I know you're a busy man, so I appreciate you.
I
giving us
appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah, no doubt, man. This home team, man. Right. So Gold Mine Mondays for me has always been about. It's not only about me because I do feel like I'm a gold mine, right. But in our area we get so looked over and so disregarded. And I think it's one of my ministries to shed light on some of the people who are really jewels out here that's from the turf. Regardless of where you may reside now, it's still you from this turf. You get what I'm saying? So we want to shine the light on you, man. And you've been putting in work for a long time. Yeah, man. I asked every guest, I started out, where did you fall in love with the arts? What I call this thing of ours. It's kind of like the mafia. Either you in it for real or you just... It's you in or you out. So it's right. Kind of like the mafia. So I call this thing about this entertainment, these arts, man. Yeah. What did you fall in love with?
It's funny you say that because I had a client yesterday from he owns a business, and him and his wife, and he came in late after we were like wrapping up. He was like, "Man, how's that Clisby art have been treating you?" And I thought of Clisby Elementary.
Yeah,
so I was like, dang, I never thought about that. Like it really kind of started there, but I didn't understand where it would lead. So back then I was doing a lot of drawing and like writing poetry. So I can say it kind of started there, but I understood and then I go back and look. I say it started in Clisby because I was actually doing, I was in the art and then I was also in the music. So I was in the band. And so I played everything from the saxophone, clarinet, violin. And I was really good at it. I actually got a scholarship when I was in elementary school.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So but for whatever reason I didn't attend. I used to have to go there every Thursday at Westland College as a fourth grader. And if I had completed that through the remainder of my elementary school year, elementary school, they would have gave me a scholarship to any school I wanted to go to. But for whatever reason, I didn't like going to that class on Thursday.
Oh, man.
So I was doing music, and then I went to Albany State University, and that's why I think it really kind of took its own form. I was introduced to a beat machine, and that's when I realized, like, oh, so what I was doing in elementary school can translate to
snowball into this one moment.
Yep. So I started playing around with that beat machine, and that turned into me being a producer. Eventually, when I was able to buy the equipment, I went to the military, and I was able to afford some, be able to afford to buy some equipment. Yeah. So I started buying what I had. I bought a computer first. I know this is a kind of long story.
No, it's all good.
So I bought a computer first, and then I was trying to figure out like what should I do. So I bought the same exact beat machine that someone introduced me to at Albany State University. Yeah. So I started out with that. Then someone said, "Man, you need a keyboard." So I bought a Triton. Well, I had a MIDI controller first. I can't remember which one.
You went out because of Triton.
So I had a MIDI controller first, and then I was like, okay, I need sounds, and that's when someone put me on the Triton. And I bought the Triton, and that's kind of like led me into like the music side of things, doing rap and forming a groove and all that stuff. A lot of people don't know that I was actually had a deal with Slip and Slide back in the day.
What? So this is news to me. Come on, man. Talk about it, man.
Yeah, I was performing and doing shows with my group, the Yak Boys back then.
Okay.
And we was all over the West Coast as far as like touring and doing shows and stuff like that.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So that's where how
you gonna hide this from your boy, man? I'm supposed to know this stuff.
Yeah, it was like a promo deal. Yeah. And we didn't end up getting signed. So it was like we got signed to a promo deal that was supposed to turn into something else, but it didn't turn into that.
So I'm gonna interrupt right here, man.
Go ahead.
So you got all these experiences under your belt, and that experience in particular, looking back, because for me, it's like when I have guests on, and I don't try to make it about me, but when I see things that pop out that mirror my experience, I gotta speak on it.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel looking back at it now that it did not work out for you?
Even though I'm doing like film stuff now, music has always been that's without me, bro. I listen to music every day. That's that's embedded in my life.
Yeah.
So I fight with it. You know what I mean? So it really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't able to get there. You know
you give me what I'm asking for. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Right? So, but look at how God pivoted you, man.
Right.
Look at God.
Yeah.
So looking at it from that lens, when I think back to situations I've been like, a lot of people don't know because I don't talk about it, that I was signed to Jeezy, with the group True Breed. You can always go fact check me on anything I'm saying. I don't talk about these situations. I met so many people. I'm thankful for the experience and it's being in the environment and learning how to move around in certain circles. But as I think back now, man, I'm so glad that God shifted me when He did from that situation.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
Right.
There's a lot of things that go into that. So again, that certain situations I don't talk about because it brings up other scenarios, other, stuff that I don't talk about. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm so glad that God pivoted me. He pivoted me early because I kind of saw. I was able to have foresight into certain things, and I'm glad God pivoted me. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, in all due respect to them guys, I'm not talking out of malice. I'm not talking out of bitterness and nothing. None of that.
Right.
I'm just saying I'm glad God pivoted me when He did, and I just looking back over several events, not just that situation, just looking back over several events that God pivoted me from, and I didn't realize it then. I thought it was the worst thing happening to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't fucking with me, man. Fuck all y'all.
Right.
That's the type of time I was in.
Right.
But then as I think about it, God been navigating me this whole time, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So am I tapping into that a little bit?
Yeah. So it that definitely it hurt me, but it triggered me to even go harder. So I still was pursuing music after that. And so we ended up, I can't even think of what's the guy name that founded Wu-Tang. What's his name? The white guy. Like, not necessarily founded, but
he signed him.
Yeah.
Steve LaBelle.
I can't remember his name, but he had a reality show. This was like one of the first reality shows.
I could be wrong about that.
We had to figure that out. And
whoever started Loud Records.
Yeah. See, that's
that guy. I think it's Steve LaBelle.
I can't. I'm gonna think of it. But Loud Records that's what I'm about to talk about now. Okay. So we had another opportunity with my group. One of the members was a part of Loud Records, and at the time they were looking for new artists. And this is like before they started doing. It was a lot of reality shows going on, but this was like the first like artists like reality shows where they actually sent us out cameras. So we had to film ourselves going through these different challenges that they had us do every week. Like it ended up being, create a single and take your single out and shop your single, network your single. They had to go into different clubs trying to get our single played. We had this all filmed and everything. And so the guy, his name is Dirty Rap. He ended up coming in second place. Everybody thinks he should have won. But that would have been another way in.
Yeah.
But see, at the same time, I had met my dad. He always working the background for me, like no matter what I'm doing. So he was in touch with this guy. Yeah. He was in touch with he was in touch with a celebrity attorney, and he was in Atlanta. His name is Charles Mathis, and Charles Mathis gave me a call. He was like, "Your dad been talking really big about you. I like want to meet you. I want to hear your music." And so this what kind of brought me back to Georgia. And so I was kind of training downward after the Loud situation fell through, and I was like, "Man, you know what? I think I'm about to be done with music, you know." And then he gave me a call, and he kind of sparked it all up over again. And so I was like, okay, we got this attorney. We sent him the music. He liking the music. He wanted me to come back to Atlanta. The day I came back, I mean, he took me all through Atlanta. I met everybody. I met everybody in one day. It was like training. You know, he knew everybody in Atlanta, and so he was like, hey, he had me up on his wing. And so I seen, okay, maybe the music about to take back off again. And so not even probably about two years after us working, he ended up dying. So I had moved back. It's crazy.
Finish the story, bro.
Yeah, he died. You know, from like he went to the hospital over something minor, and he had a heart attack. And from what I remember, he had a heart attack in the hospital and died, bro. And so he was like 50, maybe like 54-ish. And he was a go-getter. Like he like being around him, like I never seen someone outside of my dad that like worked like that. Like this man would be getting haircuts at midnight to go out. You know, so he was like a grinder, and he just out of it just like that. And so then, you know, at that time I had moved back, and I started playing around with the camera. And so that was at the beginning phase of me deciding that I wanted to shoot music videos. And so I had one of my friends in Arizona. His name is Rock. He's like one of the well-known music directors, music producers in Arizona. Like if you in Phoenix, Arizona, you would know him. For sure. So he put me on to like the DSLR cameras, like similar to what you guys have. Yeah. And so I was like, because at first, like when I was in Arizona, one of my guys, he started to create film. Like he was going to art school, and I was like, I wasn't really interested in it because it just looked too complicated. I was like, man, you know, that camera's huge and all this lighting and stuff. It just wasn't something I was interested in. But when I saw that small camera, I was like, that looks attainable. So I reached out to him. He was like, hey, bro. Well, I was like, hey, bro, what type of camera is that? And he told me he was like a Canon 60D. So I was like, okay. So I looked it up. It was like $1,200. I bought it, and that kind of just jumped it all off. You know, that was my first camera. I shot the first music video I ever shot was here in Macon. And you know, things just kind of snowballed from there.
For sure. I remember when you said you were doing it, man. You know, I had to tap in with you. Yeah, for sure. So this snowball effect, and now you into you can talk about the music, you can talk about, you know, being in the military. So you got all these life experiences, right, that make up who you are. That leads me to my I think this is one of my signature segments on the show. I call it the gumbo pot. Yeah. Right. So all things that make up you and who you are, whether it be from the musical standpoint, from the artistic vision, the producer, the film, you know, the cinematography, whatever, all these things are the gumbo that makes T-Fel, right? So I want to know, if you break down them ingredients of the Tony Fel gumbo, what type of influences are you gonna find there? So you got a lot of hats that you wear. So let's talk the music bag, let's talk the film bag, let's talk the producer bag. You know, it ain't no limit. This is your gumbo.
So you're saying an actual person.
Yeah, like so like for me, like if you were to break down some Billy Slum gumbo, I'm gonna always throw some Prince in there. It's gonna be some Mike in there, some Michael Jackson. It's gonna be some definitely some Nas, some Snoop, T.I. Okay, some T.I. in there. I can go on and on, like some influences that talking about musically, the Isley Brothers,
right?
You know, but see again, so from a production, I can go on and on,
right?
I made beats too. People don't know that, but this is you,
yeah.
So all the different hats that you wear, give me a little bit of them ingredients.
You know, it's crazy, man. I never really had that type of intimate conversation with myself as far as like,
but you know though,
what I like what influenced me. Because I get influences from a lot of different things that may not even be related to
same.
You know,
same. So it can go on and on, but some of the first things that come to your mind when you think of, let's start with films. That's what we currently. If you think of film, who know how to catch a good, who know how to paint a real picture with their angles and how they, shoot scenes.
Film wise, I would have to probably name movies.
So more so than directors, you gonna name movies?
Yeah, because I mean
that's cool.
Yeah,
run it.
As of late, I would have to say one of my favorite movies is Moonlight. You know, and that's
I know that movie.
So it's a deep film, but the cinematography in the film is like what really caught my attention. And it's a film that a lot of men probably don't even want to watch, you know, because it's raw. You know what I mean? As far as like the storytelling, and
that's what the African dude. Mm-hmm. I know that movie. I want to say I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So that's probably one of my favorite movies as far as the story, all around storytelling. Let's see what else. Man, I've been lights out lately too, because I've been trying not to be influenced. You know what I mean? So I haven't.
Man, ain't gotta be present day. It's something that caught your eye from childhood on now. You know,
music wise,
because I do that too. Yeah, I try not to listen to. I try not to consume a whole lot of music because I don't want to be influenced.
Right.
For what I'm doing.
Yeah. Let's see another movie. I would say. Man, I can't even think about it right now. I got a lot of movies, bro.
Yeah, man. Just jump to the music. Something might pop in your head.
So music wise, definitely got some T.I. influence. Mm-hmm. I like T.I. I like Nas. To be honest with you, man, I like Pop, but Pop really wasn't my favorite. He wasn't like, I don't know. For me, he wasn't like up there.
It's joke on both parts.
You know, I know a lot of people go fight that, but I just
we not worried. We're trying to get
right.
What do you like?
So Pac is like one of the artists I listen to. That was probably one of the first artists I could say I own and like really like dived into like understand like music. You know what I mean? Especially that All Eyes on Me. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I like Jay-Z. As far as the younger up and coming, that's why I've been paying attention to a lot, because I feel like, you know, the way that the trends are going now, I'm trying to keep up and staying relevant. You know what I mean? So music also influences what I do camera wise too, just like hand in hand. And I'm learning how to like actually not compartmentalize the, I don't know if I say that right. Like music, like separating that from movies or creating film. You know what I mean? Because like they kind of work the same. Yeah, and I definitely have been isolating those for whatever reason. And now I'm like realizing like that's really my superpower. Like being able to control someone's, I don't like to say control, but being able to control someone's emotion visually and sonically. And then, like when you can combine them, like I can make you feel however I want you to feel, no matter.
So really,
no, that kind of got off a little bit.
Nah, what you describing, what you do, and your passion, what you describing is being a producer.
Yeah.
That's really what you described. Yeah. Even though you're doing it in a film format, you being a producer.
Yeah. And that's why I've always been. Sure. Even on the music side, I got an ear for it, so I can tell. Like, nah, that ain't it. Or visually, nah, I don't like how they, you know, how the camera angle was or whatnot. So, but like I said, my influence wise, I got a lot of influences, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cool. You name a couple movies.
One movie.
What about producers?
Producers. Probably one of my favorite. Zaytoven.
Okay.
I like who else I like? I like Drake.
Okay.
Kanye.
Okay, let's see where you going.
Who else I like producer wise?
Kanye is fearless.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, I like.
He ain't scared to do some way off the wall shit and then have people say it suck or whatever.
Yeah.
And then time passed and you be like, that was it. That shit was hard.
he's definitely ahead of the curve, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to like, because I don't think music is I don't think what he does is actually music. You know what I mean? It's
enlighten me.
I think it's more of like the sound of like paint in a sense. Like that's how I think he see, like even with his clothes. It's like the music is just an extension of the overall artistic side. So it's like when he puts stuff together, it's not really, it's music, but I think he's not pulling from like the way a normal producer would like produce music. He ain't just like sitting there playing on the keys. Like he's like,
it gotta be like
it's a concept before he start developing.
It's like a whole experiment.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got you. You said you started out the career with the doing your first videos and making, man. Yeah. Give me some of your most memorable, I don't know, moments in your journey on this whole journey. Like, what are some of your marquee moments for you throughout your career? Like,
I would say,
so I'm asking artists, who would be your dream collaboration? If you can pull anybody you want, no budget. Budget was limitless.
Right. Man, I mean, there's a lot of artists that I definitely would love.
It ain't gotta be artists. Yeah. You know, you name somebody, you forget somebody, somebody might get mad. But you know, this is you. If you had an ideal project or a concept or something you want to shoot, who would be the people that you would grab for this one idea? Like this grand idea that you woke up with one day. Boom. Budget limitless. I can call whoever I want to
call. Okay. So this one, I won't say this will be people that this will be a team that I will build to help me, you know.
Okay. So I like it.
So my guy, Rockadollar, he's in Arizona.
Okay.
I got my guy Coop. He in like the DC area. He's a filmmaker. They both filmmakers.
Okay.
As far as talent, you know, I love to work with Country Wayne. Yeah, I keep that. Yeah, I love to work with Country Wayne because I saw, like, it's crazy because, you know, when he blew up, one day I was just looking through my Instagram and I was like, Country Wayne is following me. I never even knew it. And so I had to think about it. I'm like, why is Country Wayne following me? And then I thought about it, like, Country Wayne used to be a rapper. And he was rapping when I first started doing film and nobody shoot music videos. And really it wasn't a lot of need in the area then. So I was like, you know what? He probably followed me back when I was shooting. Because he knew that I shot music videos. He was a rapper back then. That's the only thing I can think of that I know of. But it could be some other reasons. But yeah, I would love to work with him, Desi Banks, Tyler Perry. I mean, yeah.
Hey, budget limitless.
Yeah.
You just pick up the phone and it's done. So
right. Yeah.
That's an awesome list you started
with. I mean, it can be more, you know, but I just say those some guys like right now that I think that not only are like great at what they do, they also leading the charge on like where things are going. Yeah. Because things are moving so fast, man. So yeah, I'm trying to just stay on top of that. You know?
I got you, man. When it's all said and done, man, what do you want people to remember the most about T-Fel?
Mainly, man, that for one, I'm a hard-working person, you know, and
I always be.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Always work.
I don't know how to sit down, man. I'm always like today. I'm thinking about when I get home. I'm not thinking about sitting down and chilling. I'm thinking about should I film this today or not? Yeah. You know, so yeah, just a person that works hard. You know, I'll get a shirt on my back to someone. I'm always reachable. So I've never been the type of person where you couldn't call and like ask me something. Like I'm willing to pull somebody up, you know. Definitely family oriented. Love my daughter to death. Just a person that, you know, just willing just to be a part of the culture and help move the culture forward.
It's solid, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Anything else? Tell people how to reach you.
Yeah, so I can be reached on Instagram. My personal is directed by Teflon. My business client facing Instagram is Teflon Media at Teflon Media. My entertainment / media Instagram is Teflon Network, and everything is the same like on Facebook as well. So
Okay.
yeah. And if you want to go to my website, you go there, teflonmedia.com.
The man does it all. Tap in with him. Break bread. Let's go, my money. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
For sure, bro.
Yes, sir. We gone.
Definitely won a couple of awards here in Macon. I definitely appreciated that. That was like, to me, that was a moment for sure. Especially when, like you said, sometimes you don't get the recognition.
Yeah.
And I don't look for it. I just always work, and then I look up, and then I'm back working again.
Same.
So when I do get recognized, I appreciate that. So I appreciated that. I won an award in Atlanta for underground music video director 1 year. What else? Some other moments.
Name all of them. you just to give you
just work, man. Having the opportunity really to be able to figure it out and be able to find a way to make money off something that you love to do. You know what I mean? And so I think a lot of people trying to figure that out. And so however way I've been able to manage and able to make it happen even when it was like it would be slow or whatever, I still was able to use a camera, and now it's like turning to something else. Like my camera is like really, it's evolving in marketing more or less now than anything. But being able to have a tool and be able to like know, okay, if I work hard and I study, because I really study, I'd be up to 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like I really study this craft, and to know like if I put in the work, I can get a return, off of my investment. And so I just grind it out, bro. And I'm glad that like I'm blessed to be able to do it, because people live life every day and never can figure out why they're here.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if this is my true purpose. But I know if it's not my true purpose, I wake up every day and this is what's on my mind.
It's part of the vehicle to get you there.
I was just gonna say,
even if it's not, you know what I mean?
I think it's gonna take me there if it's not, you know what I mean?
For sure. 100%. I believe that.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about bruh. He'll tell you, like, I quit music just about every day. I quit this shit. But the rap was so, when I say rap, I'm talking about the game, or the rap game, the industry, politics, and all that bullshit. That soured me to the music industry, man. Yeah. And I fell out of love with it. But jumping out of my shell and being scared, jumped into R&B, gave me a new love. Yeah. And then I started making money. I'm like, hold on. You mean tell me I could have been doing this shit the whole time? You know what I mean? And
I used to tell like, bro, that's you singing on this?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, and then me linking up with the band, shout out Blueprint, and they just start putting me on gigs, and I'm like, I can make money from the things that I love. So kept me in it a little bit long. I still be like, I have these thoughts and these songs that pop in my head. I can't erase them, delete them. I try to, not think about music, but it still pop in my head. So either I gotta record it or it's just gonna stay there. You know what I mean? But kind of what you said, it's a vehicle to get you to. You may not, we don't know. Only the Father knows because it's His plan that's been working this whole time. So for you, I'm just proud of the evolution and watching you do what you do, man, and be able to have a chance to, work with you. And celebrate everything you do, man. I know you did the videos, but you got movies. If I'm not mistaken, you didn't touch on that. Yeah. Please promote that.
Oh yeah. So I got a movie out now. It's called Kickstand. It's been out now for about, it should be a little over a year. It's doing well on YouTube. I think it's at 100K views right now. I got a few films that I'm writing currently, and also a series. So, but I'm really, man, everything is changing so fast. Even what I'm writing right now, I'm almost like, I think I'm doing too much, because, what I'm writing is like an hour plus long, but I can get the same results in 10 minutes of, a 10-minute film. So I'm starting to like kind of like, think differently as far as like
you gotta break down the whole sauce, man.
Oh yeah. Right. We can have
don't get too much, guys.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you putting down.
Yeah. So
I hear my people saying the same thing.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, so I'm probably gonna go through with the process, because I definitely, you can't be a filmmaker if you don't got a film.
That's right.
So that's kind of like the top of the agenda right now, to get that shot and out. What else I got going on? Just building. I'm kind of shifting from more of still customer stuff, or like client stuff, to more of like Teflon.
Do your own content.
Yeah. Because I'm, I like working with clients, but I also want residual too. I want something that I can create. I own it, and it does whatever it does. Whatever I got.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So,
and you got the capacity to do sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I see you doing bigger and better. Yeah. Keep on keeping on, man. Who's somebody that you have not? I know you just say you're shifting away from the clients. Even with doing the
clients, I'm not shifting away. Like, let me make sure I'm not shifting away. I'm more or less now is
like, you putting another iron in the fire. That's right.
Teflon Media. Like I named it Teflon Media, but it was more. I was operating like a production company, and so I was like, you know what? Now I got a lot of time and a lot of experience under my belt. Like let's explore and like really dig into the media. And so that's why I'm starting to do more, commentary and stuff like that, breakdowns and stuff like that. Because I'm just right now building the audience. But what's really rolling out is like short skits, documentary stuff like that. So, but client work is definitely a part of the umbrella for sure.
Continue. I misspoke. So my bad. Don't let me paint that picture. But what you're saying is you also opening up the door to create your own content. Ain't wrong with that.
Because you got
so even on that side, who would you, whether it's client or just Teflon stuff, who haven't you worked with that you would like to work with?
Got a gold mine right in your face, but you wouldn't need looking for it.